All right, we're going to continue with our media availability here at Dover Motor Speedway with our race-winning team. We're now joined by the driver of the number 9 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet, Chase Elliott. We will go straight to questions for Chase. If you have a question for Chase, please raise your hand and we'll get a wireless microphone to you. We'll start there with Zach.
Zach Sterniolo from NBC Sports. Chase, you guys have been running well. I know I just asked Alan about this as well, but I guess what has your mindset been over these first 10 races? You've been on top of the point standings, but haven't really consistently shown that race-winning speed while your teammates have found victory lane. How has that affected your mindset over these first 10 races, and how rewarding is it to get to victory lane today?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's really affected my approach. I mean, I want to do good every week regardless of what's going on around me. But, just proud of our team for sticking with it. I feel like we've had a lot of pace at different times throughout the year. We just hadn't put an entire race together really until today. I feel like been fast at one point or fast at another, or just not quite putting it all together all in one 3.5-4 hour time frame, and it was just nice to do that today. So just proud of our team, proud of Alan, and really just our entire group for continuing to bring good attitudes to the racetrack, and coming in with the right mindset every week regardless of what happened the week before, and to me that says a lot about their character and the kind of group that we have. So as always, just really proud of them and excited to get a win still fairly early in the season. So that's always a good thing, good opportunity to build some more wins and some more bonus points before we get to the playoffs, and a lot of racing left though for sure.
We'll go to Dustin and then Bob.
Dustin Albino, jski.com. Chase, this is the first oval that you've scored multiple wins on in your Cup career, and you have 9 top 5s and 12 starts here. So I'm curious, what is it about Dover that kind of suits your driving style? Yeah,
I'm not sure. I feel like Jeff and Alan had a great package here to start really before I came along. It was much like the road courses really. When you step into a situation that is has a really nice foundation as you're trying to learn, it makes that learning process a lot easier. So I would say that probably falls under that category more than anything that I do special behind the wheel.
We'll go to Bob.
Bob Pockers, Fox Sports. Were you concerned at all about tire wear on that last run, and especially when you have that big a lead? Are you thinking at all about how much can I want to say save, but were you trying to conserve?
Well, I was certainly thinking about it. We had some some cording issues on and off throughout the day. It had been getting better those last 2 runs, and just based on how hard everybody was driving, the fact that it was getting better with the added aggressiveness over the last couple of runs made me feel better about it. So I had a better feeling. I still felt like there was going to be a caution. I don't think we ran that long all day. So I felt like the odds of us getting a caution and the fact that we were leading was pretty high. So I was just kind of waiting on that as always. But fortunately didn't get one. Was able to run it out, kind of control our gap there, and get Napa and our team back to victory lane.
I'll go to Dan.
Thanks, Dan Gelson, Associated Press. Chase, what's the mood for you and around the shop when you see your other 3 teammates win? Do you feel, obviously you want to win, but do you feel pressure to match them? Is it good-natured stuff around the shop, or not really?
Yeah, look, I want to win always. It's like, that there's a lot of noise, and I understand you guys are doing your jobs, and I respect that. But at the end of the day, I want to win just as bad, at Daytona at the start of the season when no one has any stickers on their cars, just as bad as I do when we get to Phoenix, at the end of the season, regardless of what has gone on. So, look, my drive to win and my drive to do my job to the best of my ability doesn't change whether we are struggling, whether we are doing very good, whether I'm in a contract year, whether I'm not, whether my teammates have won and I haven't. Those circumstances are fine and cool and great, but I want to do my job to the very best of my ability all the time, no matter what, no matter the track, no matter the circumstance, always. Does that answer your question? Thank you.
Go to Davey.
Davey Siegel, front stretch. How did you think that the next-gen car at this track compared to the previous iteration?
Different. I mean, there's certainly some differences. I think the tire is different, just the way the tire is constructed. But, it felt, without like getting into some super fine details, pretty similar. I would say would probably be the best way to describe it for just everybody, watching the race and the fans. Very similar. I don't think it looked a ton different. From the outside looking in, just watching guys race around each other, it looked very similar to races of old. There are some details in how the cars drive that are differences that, we'll certainly try to attack and make better before we come back. But overall, from a general point of view, pretty similar to Dover.
You think the tire was a big change as well?
Seemed like it to me. It seemed like it had an impact on how the cars drove. We had a little bit of room to move around, not a ton, but it did promote some movement there later into a run. We just never had a super long run, to be honest with you. I mean, I think that last run was our longest, and it was only, 65 or 60, something like that. So, I would like to see, some longer runs. I think that probably tells the story of the tire more so than, short restarts and little stints like that.
Go back to Zach.
Did you guys, how did the rain delay and postponing it from yesterday to today, how did that impact how you guys approached today after 75 laps of actually racing yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, for us personally as a team, we were able to kind of think about our struggles yesterday, and I actually feel like it might have helped us a little bit. Did it change the results? I don't know. I mean, I think we probably would have ended up headed in the same direction with our car. But it did give us some more time to think about it. But really, other than that, it's not a ton different. You just kind of go to bed and, Groundhog Day, just try again. But had less people here today, which was a bummer. That was a great crowd we had yesterday. Biggest crowd I've seen here personally since I've been racing, which I thought was really cool and proud to see that.
Anything final for Chase? All right, Chase, congratulations on
Yeah.
the win today.
Thank you, guys.